Hello. How you doing? I'm exhausted once again. Just felt the need to sing those last two words because the whole thing sounded like a song. It's been a day, and it's been a day for a lot of people. I'm certainly not the only one who's going through it today. Um, hey, Marla Dillard, good to see you. Um, Mom didn't want to leave the stepdad home alone to go and feed the cat for whom I have visitation rights. Hello, West Coast Fancy Nancy. You're only here to say hi. Well, hi. It's good to see you. And hello, Sergeant Fanny. Good to see you too. And Panda Kelly. Goodness gracious. Um, he's having problems again. Ooh, you have one section left on this extra large diamond painting. Ooh, well, we're going to want to see photos, Morla. Queen Thetan 2 nights in a row? What the hell? We love it. Yeah, the stepdad was having problems keeping his breakfast down, and he was really frail, and so she didn't want to leave him. Hey, Bilf. Hey, Brian Lucas. Um, so I called up Boy Shorts. I sent her a message. I'm like, busy? What do? So she came and got me. We went and hung out with Lawn Chair. I didn't go live. Boy Shorts hadn't seen her in a very long time, so she was not aware of how rotund she had become. She used to be such a teensy petite little thing. Even though she was fully grown, she was a very small void. Hello, Kimberly Gabaldon. Thank you very much for the flowers and the good vibes and everything. I appreciate all of it. I am definitely not the only one who needs it. Mom needs it. Apparently, while we were out running around and getting things taken care of, as the snow was flying, by the time I got home later tonight, we had gotten about 2 inches. Rumor has it we're supposed to get between 2 and 4. Hopefully that means it's gonna knock it off soon. Yeah, throwing up again. I don't know if he's okay. I don't know. He lost his dinner too. Um, she now I think has some ondansetron on board and was trying to get something into him just to A, see if it'll stay down, and B, um, keep his blood sugar somewhat stable. Uh, really, really weak today. He was really weak today. So it's been a tough day for him. For Mom, I was busy. I ran around. I did errands. Um, Boy Shorts and I did take a little bit of time just to have some dinner and relax, and that was great. These quesadilla tacos that she had. We went to our favorite Mexican place, and I introduced her to Jamaica. She had never had that before. I had a Jamaica margarita. It was delicious. Otherwise known as hibiscus. And we went to the P.O. box. There was nothing in there but marketing flyers. We went on a quest to find some stuff that she needed. We went to the grocery store. We were kind of all over the place. Then we went back to hers. We hung out for a little while. My phone had been blowing up. Oh, I know. I love Jamaica. It's delicious. And you know what, Marla Dillard? It's so good in a margarita. I had no idea. It's so good in a margarita. Oh my god. Um, but yeah, hibiscus is absolutely delicious, and boy does it make a good margarita. Anyway, we went back to her place. My phone was blowing up because I am definitely not the only one who's been having a day today. Neither is my stepdad. Neither is my mom. Um, Boy Shorts' knee was bugging her today. She's dealing with carpal tunnel, which is not fun. And a couple of the other ones out there. Let's see. Nomi's back in the hospital. It wasn't a heart attack, but they're holding him for 48 hours of observation, and they're thinking maybe an angioplasty. So it's been a long day for him. He got into the ER, I want to say at about 7 a.m. His heart rate was over 110, and he couldn't get it to calm down. So eventually he called 911, and here we are. He's had a very long day. They're finally moving him upstairs as of a couple hours ago. And they didn't get him any food for like 12 hours. He got there at 7 a.m. They didn't feed him until like 6:30 or 7. So I'm furious. Really furious. Hey, SRV. Good to see you. I know you meant to send the ones for anybody in need, and I appreciate that. You gave us exclamation points instead, and you know what? I'll take those too. That totally works for me. Yeah, they left him for 12 hours with no food. The man is a type 2 diabetic. Shut Up Matt says, I hear hibiscus, I think of the Holiday Island in Muriel's wedding, which I never saw. I also haven't seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding or any of the follow-ups to that. Nor have I seen Mamma Mia, actually. Yeah. The closest I've gotten is 4 Weddings and a Funeral. But no reason to apologize, SRV. It works either way. They look so similar. Matrix. Tamber June probably needs it. Steve Mango. Oh, Steve Mango needing ones too? Okay. Well, I'm glad you're sending them out there. Haven't seen or heard from Steve Mango in a while, so but I do think of him frequently and fondly. So, yeah. No, it's been a really Matrix has been having a rough day. He was texting me. Kimberly hears hibiscus and she thinks red zinger tea. Okay, that makes sense. Nope, haven't seen Mamma Mia. Haven't seen it. Rosalind needs ones. Good thing there's a lot of ones out there already. People are throwing them out there. Rosalind needs ones, y'all. So let's get some in her direction as well. I'll put some in there too. Because, yeah, a lot of people are needing it right about now. It's been a long day. The folks have just gone to bed. I brought back leftovers from the Mexican place and immediately gave half of it to Mom and heated it up for her. Rosalind hears hibiscus and thinks sorrel. Okay. Once for all, Stephen Mango presence on Keeked Scientology enemies list. Vindication for Mangotology and Corner Booth. Damn right. I appreciate that, Kimberly. You haven't heard anything about him either, but he was so desperately ill that it just popped in my head to send them. I think that's delightful. I think that's delightful because, yeah, he's been leaked Scientology enemies list. Okay, yes, I'm down with that. I do need to maintain my choo-choo prescription. I do. I need to refill that very soon. As soon as possible, honestly. We were chatting last night, actually, about that, and I do need to, Oh, sorrel is a liqueur. So good. Very nice. Okay. Alright. I got to try it's in a can. It's marketed by a company called Two Chicks, and it is a vodka cocktail with elderflower and pear, and it's really nice. Really nice. Very light. And I think we might have some fill if I'm lucky. We do. There him is. There's our Phil. We love him. And we have this sleepy. Look at the ears. Such ears. Did you get me all three, Brian? No. These both have to be George. The ears. I'm beside myself. Look at them. What sweetie pies. Thank you, Brian Lucas. Thank you. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, we don't worry about it, SRV. Type in the dark. Do your thing. We have a special emoji just for Auto Cock Rocket. Don't sweat it. Ain't none of us mad at you. Good to see you, Michelle. Yeah, it's been a day, and I'm exhausted. And I get to get up and do it all again tomorrow. Bella's too nested up right now. Okay. Yep. So Phil and George is what we get. We very rarely get a Bella sighting here, but she's awfully sweet. Awfully sweet. We love her. So yeah, I get to get up and do it again tomorrow. The ex is still going to be out of town until late tomorrow night, so we get to go back twice tomorrow to spend time with the girl and give her foods and try to play with her if she will play and give her all the pets that she's willing to tolerate. I love that girl. She told us all about it when we got there. You can send it to me, Michelle. Hey, Riley's human. Good to see you. Hello, Pamela SP Butterfly. Yeah, Bella is Brian Lucas's grumpy old broad. And yeah, she has earned it totally. Michelle, if you want to send a photo of any of your fur babies, down there in the description box is my email address. It's pretty simple. It's just chowyunsmut, no spaces, at gmail.com. Couldn't be simpler. Mhm. Zena Marlene to Phil, George, and Brian. Damn straight. So drink if you're drinking, toke if you're toking, munch if you're munching, indulge, y'all. Cheers to Phil, George, and Brian, and also Bella. And yes, Miss Lawnchair, she told us all about it. She got her food and she ate her food and then she climbed into her taco truck and let that scratching pad have it, and then she had a bath. She bathed herself. I didn't give her a bath. Um, and then she came out and she told us about it some more. And then she had some more snacks. And then she chatted us a little bit more. And then I went down to her basement because it's her basement, really. Um, and as soon as she saw me come in, she hopped into her favorite spot, which is the utility sink. Um, she's fascinated with plumbing. We were going to send her to community college, to trade school, so that she could uh, learn plumbing, but tuition, you know how it goes. It's kind of a pain in the ass, and I don't think she would be able to get much in the way of grants. So, ooh, munching salt and vinegar potato chips. Very nice, Pamela SP Butterfly. And Kim D is having some gnocchi from Sammy's. I've never had their gnocchi. They're, if you go to the right location, the meatball sub is pretty good, though. And the fried chicken is always delicious. I think it's broasted, and I'm not really sure what that means as opposed to other kinds of preparation, but it's really stinking good. Sammy's is not just pizza, folks. They have a lot of good stuff. Their burgers are good too, which is weird. You wouldn't expect to go to an Italian place and get a really banging burger, but there you have it. Um, but yeah, it's she hopped up into her sink and she let me know all about her day and filled me in on all the hot gossip going on around the neighborhood. Um with the wildlife that come up to the door and hang out in the yard and get up to tomfoolery and everything else. Um, and there is something that drains into the sink just a little bit now and then, but it leaves a puddle. And she started rolling around wanting pets. And so I'm giving her all the scritchies and the scratchies, and she's rolling around and bang, just throws her butt right into the puddle in the sink. And I'm like, okay, now you got a soggy butt. And she went, "Eh," which is like, yeah, I know, whatever, worth it. So we had a good time, and I gave her crunchy treats, and I told her that I loved her about a million times and that I would be back tomorrow. Broasted, deep fried under pressure. Ah, source. I worked at a broasted CG. I don't know what a CG is, but you worked there and it was broasted? Oh, chicken place. Oh, okay. I was like, "Wait, does that mean that you're deep fried under pressure? If you worked at a place that was broasted?" But okay, good. Deep fried under pressure. Got it. Thank you. Oh, good to know. Well, broasted is really stinking good, and, Sammy's chicken is really stinking good. So thank you, Queen Thetan, for, filling us in on that, because these are things we need to know. And now we learned something today, all of us. Um, rock on. Yay, learning. Uh, So it was good to spend time with her. I get to do it again tomorrow. I'm very excited. But I'm also very exhausted because fuck. And I need to go and get more rock salt tomorrow. I've already cleared the porch once, but it was still snowing, which means I'm going to have to clear it again when I go out in the morning. Um, Thankfully, the neighbors have a plow and will have recently fixed it. So they're going to, very likely, one of them will come and plow our driveway to Molly. And that would be nice. I've just heard from Nomi. Finally got meds and no room at the inn, so stuck in the ER. Kim D, you are not wrong. I think a lot of us are broasted in life. That's true. We are all deep fried under pressure. Oh, you're listening. Okay, cool. Well, hello, Nomi. Know that a lot of people sent ones out to you earlier. Yep. He's gotten his meds and he's stuck in the ER because apparently the hospital is full. It's a goddamn shame. It is an absolute shame. And especially the way they treat people who are there to get help. So I'm ready to start writing a very strongly worded letter to the director of the hospital. Not that it'll do any good, but I'm getting ready to write one on Nomi's behalf, because every time he goes there, I hear about more and more shitty treatment, and I'm not cool with it. I'm just not cool with it. Broasted. Also, when CO Bilf gets highs with bros. Okay, that makes sense. Marla Dillard says, we love you. Ryan Lucas is sending good vibes. Pamela SP Butterfly is said, hey, Nomi, and people are sending them ones. So, Nomi, you're not alone. You've got support here. People love it. Well, look who it is. Chase the Heat. Hi. Welcome to the corner booth. I never expected to see you here. Hello. I didn't even know you knew who I was. Well, that's freaking amazing. Welcome. Danny says, do you know if you boil eggs, they're called hard-boiled eggs? Eggs? Hard-boiled eggs? Interesting. Hope tomorrow morning someone will be able to go home and that you will get the bed and care that you need. Yes, that's exactly it, Tamber June. I hope that somebody is healed up enough tomorrow so that Nomi actually gets a room in the freaking hospital. Of course you knew. Well, my goodness. The honor is all mine. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. I know your brother occasionally lurks when he can't sleep, and I know that Reese doesn't. So, because she doesn't watch other channels. Yes, let us please. Ooh, wait, Bilf has a great idea. Strongly worded letter and ominous garden gnomes on the lawns of hospital administrators. You know, I would do that. I would do that because I'm that kind of woman. A toast. Oh, it was supposed to be one egg. Okay, so when you boil an egg, it becomes a hard-boiled egg. However, Danny, did you know? Have you heard about this? Sometimes they're called a soft-boiled egg. What? Zena Marlene to Nomi. Yes, let us please toast to Nomi. Please, please. That's right, Queen Thetan. Chase the Heat is here. It's bonker doodles. We got Chase the Heat. We got Danny. All the celebrities are up in this piece. And Nomi is is listening from his bed in the ER because they don't have an actual hospital. So, Damber June, and I think probably Sergeant Fanny was reminding people too. Please do the YouTubey things, the like, the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I just really appreciate the engagement. Check to see if you're still subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, well, please consider doing so. It's fast, it's free, and my favorite part, especially these days, it's painless. We like painless. Um, and yeah, all the usual stuff. You can touch my tra-la-la, my ding-ding-dong, hit that notification bell and select all so you know every single time my random ass decides to go online. Oh no, you are a chili head and a celebrity. You're certainly a celebrity amongst the chili heads. And yeah, I think you've obtained YouTube celebrity status. Do people recognize you when you go out in public? Do people mistake you for your brother and your brother for you when you're wandering about in public? That has happened more than once. There go, celebrity. I used to be a radio DJ here. Somebody recognized me in a restaurant from my voice. That felt like minor celebrity to me, especially up here in Hoth. Um, oh, Pamela SP Butterfly, Chase the Heat is saying hello. Oh, tell him hello for you. Yes. What the heck? You get recognized, but you've been doing this forever. Yeah. I don't get recognized on this, but I've only been doing this for a year. So, um, breakfast eggs in the UK, poached, fried, scrambled, or boiled. Spam. I'm not sure how the USA translates it to over easy, sunny side up, or Benedict. Please advise. Okay. Breakfast agent. Okay. Sunny side up and over easy are both fried. Scrambled and boiled are completely different. And Benedict is curdle snoot. I mean, custard bin. No. Cucumber patch. Bandersnatch. Um, poached. Poached. That's how you make an eggs Benedict. Eggs Benedict is poached. Scoville Brothers provide habanero extract for corner booth. Nomi Vengeance 2025. First, we take the Matsu Valley emergency room. I am here for it. Damn straight. Getting recognized isn't something I'll ever get used to. Fair enough. I was beside myself for literally weeks after that person recognized me from hearing my voice in a restaurant. I was just grabbing a snack before I went in to do my show, and I was approached by somebody who asked me if my name was my name. "Excuse me, are you Cricket?" "Yes, have we met?" He's like, "Well, I mean, kind of. We've kind of met. Um, I'm, like Tom from Scanlan." And I went, "You always want to hear Sausalito Summer Nights." And he was like, "Yes." I had an all request show from 7 p.m. to midnight on a classic rock station. And he recognized me by my voice. I recognized him by his first name and the city that he lived in. And it was mind blowing. One of the best things about being a radio DJ is that you can come in I would shamble in there with the worst cramps in the world, hair back in a sloppy ponytail, no makeup, just looking like and feeling like I had been shot at and missed and shit at and hit. And it didn't matter because as long as I sounded okay, that's what matters. You know, you just got to sound good. It's radio. They can't see you. I have a face for radio. It's perfect. Um, but yeah, it was incredible that bro recognized me just from my voice. And um anyway, so we chatted for a few minutes. He went back to his table. The the waitress brought my burger or whatever it was that I was eating, and when I asked for the check later, I was told that my friend had picked up the tab. Absolutely blown away. I was absolutely blown away by that. That's the only time that I've been recognized in public for something that I've done by a random stranger. It's happened to you twice in church? Oh, good heavens. Yes, Tamper June, you will have to steal eggs to make eggs Benedict. You'll have to swipe them from somebody else. You'll have to gently coax them away from somebody else, telling them that that they'll have a better life with you. Thank you very much for the compliment. I was acting as a kid in LA and got recognized a couple times, like in elevators. Two casting directors and other industry people knew my name and face. You were gobsmacked. I'm sure you were. That looks amazing. Hey, Purple Groovy, good to see you, sweetheart. If you know where to go, you can get duck eggs, goose eggs, or if you're really posh, or if you're near a Japanese restaurant, quail eggs. Yep. After that, I didn't care anymore because the people that mattered recognized me and I felt seen after a billion auditions. So I quit after that because I got a boost from my self esteem. Very nice. Also, people tell me they've met me before all the time, especially servers at restaurants. Do they normally do that to make customers smile? I don't get that very often, so I don't think so. Kim D has a 1-900 voice. Kim, people who call me and get my voicemail have been known to ask me, so, $3.99 per minute? I've never been seen in anything but a black t-shirt and shorts. If they saw me in a tie, they wouldn't recognize me. But are you wearing a black t-shirt and shorts in church? I mean, really? Johnny? I doubt it. I hope that you sleep sweet, Johnny. Rest well, sleep sweet, and, thanks for popping in, and thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Tamara June, Macaulay Culkin alt account promoting band where 90s lyrics all changed to be about pizza. Oh my lord. Bilf, you're amazing. You are absolutely amazing. It is you are wearing a t-shirt and shorts in church. Well, all right then. You know what? Mad props to you. Good job. Yeah, you rest well, honey. Sleep sweet. I'm glad you stopped in. You might want to stick around for a moment though, because I don't know if you've had these yet, but it's night meds. Time for night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first, y'all, so the things don't stick. And I remember Tommy's face the first time he heard that. It was so funny. Because every time I had a next line, he wasn't expecting there to be a next line. And so, yeah, I think he really enjoyed it. He just cracked up. T-shirt and shorts or the Arizona uniform. That makes sense. Yeah, especially Tucson. I've been known to get chilly in Phoenix at night, especially out in the desert, out past Apache Junction. I don't recommend Apache Junction to anybody for anything unless unless you're really seeking meth. We do have a song from Shut Up Matt, and because I have been done told I'm going to hit this first. I've been told that this is very loud. I try to do it while I've got Matthew's song, Shut Up Matt's song, right up by the mic, and I try to go over here, but I've been told that it's very loud when I do that in the middle of his nightly song, and I am super excited for this one because yeah, I I recognize this the names. He always uses names instead of bands. And yeah, hey, did I just say hi to you, Carry On? Good to see you. So, yeah, let's hear what Shut Up Matt has to say.
When your world is full of strange arrangements and gravity won't pull you through, you know you're missing out on something. Well, that something depends on you. All I'm saying, it takes a lot to love you. All I'm doing,
You know it's true.
All I need, though, the one thing that turns is gray sky to blue. That's to take your meds, take your meds, take your meds. Just take your meds, take your meds, take your meds. To take your meds, take your meds.
Oh, Matt, that's amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. It takes a lot to love you may be a red flag. Boy, Rosalind, you are not kidding. Oh, Marla Dillard, how dare you? Now I have that song from Short Circuit on my mind. Who is Johnny? Who's Johnny? She said, and smiled in her special way. Johnny, she said, you know I love you. Marla, I haven't even thought about that song in at least a decade. So, thank you. Is the squirrel bothering you tonight? No, I'm not being bothered by a squirrel tonight. Although I'm fairly certain that there's probably at least one that's living within the walls and ceiling of the house. Now I'm going to have to go and listen to some ABC. Although I did hear Be Near Me in the grocery store a few weeks ago, and that made me really happy. Yeah, oh, you dared. You sure did, Marla. You sure did. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm like literally not mad. That's hilarious though. It's just one of those songs that I haven't thought about in ages, but you know what? You mention it, and because I have that kind of memory, I can't remember when I have my next doctor's appointment because all of my brain is crammed full of song lyrics. So here I am. Well, that whaps you up, you wascally wobots. Oh, yeah. I think he's probably already gone to bed, but yeah, Johnny, you're gonna wind up getting a little bit a little bit dirty because we are the dirty stay-ups. That is an absolute fact. I do hope he's able to rest well, though. I got an appointment for the end of March for my esophagus procedure in order to be able to eat and swallow my pills properly. Nice. Is it a Schatzky's ring issue? My stepdad has had that, and they've done a thing to help expand his throat a couple of times because it just closes up. Well, Marcia Smith, hello. I have no idea what's going. Don't care. Music. That's how we roll. If we're not talking about food, we're talking about music. And sometimes we're talking about food with music, and sometimes we're talking about food while we're singing music, and sometimes we're talking about music while we're eating food. So, and then we're talking about all the rest of the stuff. End of March is so far away when I can't swallow pills without choking and just saying, okay, just staying okay weight because of ice cream and nutrition shakes. Oh, Tambourine, I'm so sorry. That stinks. I am so sorry about that. So, so sorry. That's miserable. Shut up, Matt says. Hi, my name is Matt, and I'm a red flag collector. Hi, Matt. We love you being a dirty stay up, Tamber June. Hell yes, we do. Now, have I gotten an email from anybody with fur baby photos? Because I heard a rumor that somebody was going to be doing that. Doot, 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 doot. Aha! Here we go. All right, so I'll read that later. Ooh. Well, Marla Dillard, you're absolutely welcome. Look at this thing that she is making. This is her diamond painting. Holy crap, in a basket. That's amazing. How beautiful, Marla. Thank you for sharing. Ah. Okay, so the video I won't post, Michelle, or I won't show because I don't need the copyright strike. But this is Michelle's girl, Raven. Yet another void kitty, but this is a floof. That is a floof void. Look at that void. Today's lunch recommendations seem to be omelets, not bad, but a bit boring. Well, it could be eggs Benedict. Look at the pretty floof. Well, Raven is a gorgeous girl, and thank you for showing us to her. Thank you very much. I think diamond painting is one of those things that I would love to get into, but that I would rabbit hole down so hard because so soothing to my weird little Virgo mind. Because I mean, that stuff puts the hyphen back into anal retentive. It really does. And I think that probably seems right up my asphalt driveway. Except I don't have a asphalt driveway. You kind of miss your feeding tube? Tamara June, I don't freaking blame you. Jeebus. Kitty! Damn right. Oh, you're so close. It's gorgeous, Morla. Have you shown that to Pup Groomer? Have you shown her what you're doing? Because that's just, I'm sure that she would love that. My mom for Christmas, I don't know if you've seen these. I'll bring them tomorrow. I'll bring it tomorrow to show you guys the box. Lego, and I should probably ask Kelly Copter about it. Lego has um put out floral arrangements now. There's a lucky bamboo, there's orchids, and I also saw a bouquet of roses, but it's all Lego. It's so stinking cool. And so mom got the orchid set for Christmas, and it'll give her something to do. I'm like, I imagine it's probably going to be as cool as jigsaw puzzles when you find like that one piece that you've been looking for and it just clicks into place. Oh, so satisfying. You just take a great big sigh. Oh, that was nice. And that's the great thing about jigsaw puzzles, that you can do that again and again. Oh, you sent it to her tonight, finally. Well, it's freaking gorgeous, and I hope that she loved it because it really is beautiful. And mad props to you. It's absolutely stunning. The thing that prevent one of the things that prevents me into getting into it is because, well, storage space around the house and workspace around the house not plentiful. Um, but also I have a lovely person on the replay crew who does all sorts of diamond painting while she's rocking the replay. And sometimes she sends me the product of her toils, the fruits of her labor, as 'twere, like this coaster that says stay a while. I have a whole coaster set, and this coaster stays on my desk so that I can put my beverage on it. And what I love about it is that the the texture of it means that my glass won't stick to it, won't suction itself with the condensation to the coaster, and then pick itself up with the glass when I pick up the glass, and then drop very loudly to the desk and startle the crap out of me. So this is actually the perfect coaster set for me. I love them, and this one stays right here on my desk by my computer. So thank you, Sherry. Um, Marcia Smith says, bless you for taking care of your folks and caring for us folks. Well, I care for all y'all. I think you guys are great. And I'm so happy that you like to spend time here. That's important to me. The corner booth is something that we've been building and that I want to nurture. I love this whole community because that's really what it's about, right? We take care of people even when they can't participate. They're listening from the hospital. Like, know me right now. But I mean, Matrix has done that. And Hummingbird has done that. Um, there have been loads of people who have attended the show from hospital, who have, shared the night med song with their nurses, like all of that stuff. So, yeah. Hi all, been a rough night involving a tire blowout at 1:30 a.m. Ooh. Cops coming to help only to find a flat spare. Mom coming to get us at 2 a.m. Hubby and mom having a heated disagreement. Wow. Wow, Miss Sunrise Dawn. It has been a really eventful night for you too. It's yeah, this is one of those Saturdays, man. Kim D says, I love not working and just hanging out. Yep, that's the reason that I don't even have mods, because I don't want anybody to feel like they have to work here. We'll watch the virtual waitresses go by with their trays and we'll talk about all the foods and everything else. And nobody else should have to work here. My channel, my responsibility. And My channel isn't big enough where I actually need mods. The very random few times that I get trolls, I'm able to yeet them pretty easily my own self, and people alert me if I'm behind on the chat. I get this this thing blows up. Texts, Facebook messages, I get emails, I hear about it if I'm behind on the chat. They're like, troll." So, um, yeah. Yeah, I wield a banhammer. Rosalind needs to order something to drink. I strongly recommend that. I found blueberry pomegranate crystal light packets in the grocery store, the big grocery store that we usually don't go to. I found those yesterday. So that's what's happening here is blueberry pomegranate flavored water, and it's delicious. Many jigsaws have identical piece patterns you can mix and match, as in putting a locomotive in a horse field. I'd um I'd I'd kind of rather put a horse in a locomotive in the engineer's hat. I don't know that I'd be able to get that detailed because I'd have to have like little holes cut out in the hat for his ears to go through because I mean this is important, right? Hello, Frank Humphreys. Grocery outlet? No, just a larger grocery store than the one that's closest to us. Um Trolls fear powers in corner booth of unwilted roses. Yes. Also, hello, Kevin. Good to see you. So, yeah, every once in a while I go to that grocery store. And there's one that's right next to the post office where my PO box is. That's one of the fancy grocery stores. Um, and I go in there occasionally as well. Their prices for most things are higher than the other grocery stores in the rest of the areas of town, but they many times have things that we can't get elsewhere. Same as the big grocery store in town. SRV liked our broadcast from Denny's. Which one? We've now done two. Two of them. One in North Branch, Minnesota. Okay, Pamela. Pamela SP Butterfly just sent me like 15 Facebook things and just ba-ting, 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 ba-ting. Ooh, Kim D is ready for a mini road trip to Denny's. I'm here for it. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's go. Kevin is tired of health food snobs calling this a food desert. Hello Fresh. I'm living 15 minutes city to reduce my carbon footprint. You can call yourself an environmentalist, but until you go Dr. K, I'm that's a lot. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but you are clearly upset. Where until you go Dr. K, can you really call yourself a nature lover? I wouldn't call this place a food desert. Where are you that's being called a food desert? Yeah, eat a steak. That'll show him. Who's Dr. K? Given that we live on the edge of the conurbation, we can get to farm shops where you're buying the produce from the people who grow it, and I love that. There are people out here in this area. I mentioned Lego. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Um, all I know is that my phone was about to explode. It just kept going pating, 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 and I'm like, whoa. Um, we do have a number of people out here who grow things and and have chickens and geese and ducks, and so they have all sorts of different eggses. Um, you're not sure, but you think it was the first? Because we did one in Miami and we did in North Branch, Minnesota. The first one was in Minnesota. That was where Shut Up Matt got his name. Oh, yeah, we have farmers markets here too. I love the farmers market here. Um, yeah, the first one was, uh, in North Branch, Minnesota, and that was a blast. Um, and then the second one was in Miami last, September before the cruise. That was also a blast. And we wound up having, like, three-part harmony for the Night Meds song, and the whole rest of the restaurant gave us a round of applause when we were done, which was unexpected. I like steak tartare. I think it's delicious. What I don't recommend is pork tartare. Sorry about the farm workers running away from the Special K slaughterhouse and causing an egg shortage. I think that's more an avian flu thing. There's a bird flu thing that's happening right now. They think Dr. Jordan is a cannibal. Kevin, I have no idea who any of these people are. But get it out. Carry On says, next time I go to Denny's during a live stream, I'm ordering pancakes. Good job. Pancakes? Pancake puppies? What, no moons over my hammy? I might order pancakes. We drew a lot of our own fruit and veg growing up, and grew a lot of our own fruit and veg growing up, and I miss being able to physically garden, but dad-in-law does a great job. Yeah, I mean, this year the garden is gonna happen. Everything went bonker-doodles last year, and I was not able to make garden happen last year. This year it's happening. It's happening. So, yeah, watch out for that. Rosalind wants an omelet now, and I don't blame you. How'd the cookies turn out, Rosalind? I haven't had steak tartare in a long time. Last time I had it, it was at a Polish restaurant. I wanna say it was in Norwalk, Connecticut. God, it was good, though. I'm here for it. Oh, you had the moons over my hammy last time. Okay. Yeah, it is delicious. I wish they had Nightwalker farmers markets. Ooh, girl, same. Rosalind's cookies are excellent. Yay. Tamara June remembers the song. Yay! It was awesome. It was awesome. I wasn't expecting to have that kind of vocal support from the rest of the people at the table, and I certainly was not expecting to have the freaking applause from the rest of the packed restaurants. Um, yeah, Pamela SP Butterfly, make sure that garden happens this year. Oh no. What are we doing now, Bilf? CDC and Sykes attempt to impose mandatory well-done steaks. Blah. CO Bilf steak tartare, bathhouse buffet, vanguard of freedom. Oh, I'm so happy. Bilf makes me so happy because many times he will put words together in a way that nobody has put those words together before. It's and there's a brilliance there that I can barely even fathom. sometimes. Just amazing. Marla Dillard says, "We have a waffle bus not open for breakfast. Very confusing. What the effing crap? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you have a waffle bus and not have what?" I do love a rare steak. I love a rare steak, but I love steak tartare in the right place, done by an establishment that you can trust. Oh, it's so good. So good. Last time I had steak tartare was at a yummy fancy Italian place in Newport Beach. Okay. Yeah. I had it a few times. We went to this Polish place in Connecticut. Just delicious. Small family restaurant and never had it before, but we were fighting over the last bite. Yeah, I bet you were, cause yeah, steak tartare is delicious. Plus, you feel so dangerous, especially at the Polish place. I don't know how they served it at the Italian place, but at the Polish place, they cracked a raw egg onto it as well. Good God. It was just raw farmyard, and it was delicious. But yeah, I don't recommend pork tartare. That would be a bad idea, I think. Well, now that we've talked about food, we've gotten Rosalind hungry. We've given Sergeant Fanny more lunch ideas. Ooh, beef carpaccio. Yes, beef carpaccio is amazing too. Guess it depends on what time you eat breakfast. Thank you for the perspective. I suspect they'd be open at breakfast time for some of us. Absolutely correct, Kimberly. Ooh, apparently it's a franchise just opened in our area. I will approach carefully and report back. Yes, they are armed with syrup and dangerous to your cholesterol and your A1C. But yes, I look forward. I look forward to hearing your report. Thank you. Thank you for being brave and taking that hit. Also in solidarity with ceviche brigades. Yes, yes, Bilf. Absolutely. Not mad at ceviche at all. Queen Thetan's night meds are kicking in. Good job. Sleep sweet, honey. And is Denny's an international chain? Well, clearly, because they're here in the US and they are in Canada where you are. So yeah, at least North America. I would have to do more investigating to find out if they're anywhere else, but I suppose I could probably just GTS. I'll probably find that out. Let me make a note for myself. Is Denny's international? Rosalind is so hungry. Lori! Hey, lady. My mom loves steak tartare, thick cut Bermuda slices. Oh, like with thick cut Bermuda onion? Yum. All right, let's see what's going on here. Here are some of, good God. All right, so that's a lot. So I'm only going to show some of these. Actually, just this one, because this one is really cool. Okay, this is one of Pamela SP Butterfly's Lego creations that's on display at home. She sent me a bunch of them. I hope you don't eat in your sleep too tonight, Timber June. Especially if you dream about eating marshmallows and find that your pillow is gone. That's always a bad idea. But hey, fiber? Oh, poor Jasper. And here's a photo of Jasper going, what the crap? What is this stuff? Why is it on my paws? I don't like this. This is nonsense. Also, now I'm cold. Do I really have to pee out here? Poor Jasper. Poor Jasper. It's sad. It's a sad life for Jasper. It's very sad. I say report all the time. Yes. Bone broth is so amazing. Carry On is having leftover quiche. Very nice. Yeah, there's Kimberly, she sent me a bunch of them. She sent me a whole bunch of them. But I'm actually gonna shut things down. I've been going for a little over an hour. There's 40 of you here. I would appreciate if you would hit the like or the dislike and check to see if you're still subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I've been once again back down to like 1161. I was up there for a while, and now I'm back down to 1161. So anything that y'all can do to help boost up the algorithm, boost up the subscriber count, any of that. Ooh. Yes, Denny's is international. At the end of 2023, there were 1,602 Denny's restaurants. Mariana Eriksdotter Bergqvist for the win. Company owning and operating 66, with the remaining under a franchising model. The majority of them are in the US. 84 in Canada, 15 in Mexico, 15 in Puerto Rico, 12 in the Philippines, 7 in New Zealand, 6 in Honduras, 5 in the UAE, 2 in Guatemala, 3 in Costa Rica, 2 in Guam, 3 in El Salvador, 1 in Indonesia, 1 in Curacao. There's 1 in Curacao. And 1 in the UK. They previously had a location in Chile. The US states with the most Denny's restaurants are California, Texas, and Florida. We've all learned something. Thank you, Mariana. I appreciate that. Annabelle! Well, where the crap have you been? Missed ya. Guys, I'm getting a ring, but I have to decide which one. Can't Angela do a court wedding because Medicaid, but he wants me to pick the ring. Decision paralysis. Love gemstones. Too many to choose. Oof. That's a rough one. Have you picked out some potentials? Yeah, no, you didn't tell us. Congratulations. Holy crap. Oh, you haven't had any power, Annabelle. Oh, that stinks. Well, if you have some contenders, right? Send me photos and we'll put them up for a vote. How's that? Or we'll show them off to people and see what everybody thinks here. We might be able to help you break that paralysis. How's that? We're here to help. I mean, start with little decisions first. Big ring versus small ring. Do you want it in a gold setting or a white gold setting, silver, titanium, friggin' whatever? A white metal or a warm metal setting? White metal, yellow metal, red leather, yellow leather. Um, so big stone, small stone, more than one stone, different colors. Yes, show us some ideas. There are lots of different options and yeah, loads of different options. So if you have some that are contenders, then we can kind of help you sort through. And pretty sure rose gold. Okay, good. Good. That's a start. We love it. That's a parameter that you've set. And that's going to help because some stones look better in rose gold than others. So go with that, right? Um so yeah, do that. We'll do that tomorrow. Where I will be back here. Same bug time. Same bug channel. Damn right. And Xena Marlene to that. Xena Marlene to Tamper June. Hell yes. We love love. Dainty vintage stuff. Okay. Beautiful. See? Already you're helping talk yourself out of that decision paralysis. I love it. I love it. So, sorry if that's hella loud, by the way. But we've got yet another Xena Marlene to do. And it's this one. Because I'm shutting it down for the night. I'm beat. I've been going almost an hour 15 at this point. Oh, Annabelle, you're in Kentucky. Ugh. Yeah, I'm up here in Minnesota. We're supposed to get, like, I don't know where our weather went, but she obviously drunk and she in your yard, and I'm real sorry for that. No consolation, but we're getting snow today too. So, anyway, I'll be back here tomorrow. Same bug time, same bug channel. We'll talk about Tamber's ring options. And we'll talk about all the other things. So, right now, it's one more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more sip ought to get it. One last shot till we quit it. One more for the road. Oh, Jazzy Girl Sarah, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I gotta shut things down early so I can take care of myself. And that's exactly what I'm doing, Pamela SP Butterfly. Thank you. Cheers to y'all. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for ooh, you had chicken fried steak at Bob's Big Boy tonight. Listen to you while driving home from Pomona to San Diego. Finally home now. Nice. Very nice. Boy, it's been a while since I've been to a Bob's Big Boy too. And I think the last time was actually when I lived in LA. So I'll be back here tomorrow. I'll have more tales to tell, as will you. And in the meantime, I hope you sleep sweet, you rest well, you stay safe. Those things are all super important. Watch out for deer. And until I see y'all tomorrow, peace to you.